What up? What's happening? All my haters get at me. If I make quote T.I. Well, this is going to be the best show ever. Are you guys ready? Because I was born ready. Mm-hmm. Oh, sure.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
If the movie Project X was a radio show, it would be Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in the system.
Oh my God, I just began talking and my mic was off. Hopefully that does not describe the show. What up? This is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. And this show, if anybody's listening that knows who this is, happy birthday to Maria Lemus. She's like my Kava mom. Mm-hmm. It is her birthday. Happy birthday, Maria. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You tweeted me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, Ryan Hoppe Radio, gmail.com. All right, it's time for Hoppe's Inbox.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
So recently, I've been kind of romanticizing Mac Miller's early 2010s music. Last night, I said, I've been so nostalgic lately, trying not to be, for music from high school, but Senior Skip Day by Mac Miller has been on repeat all week. Then I tagged my friend George Norwood. I said, what do you think, George? And George said, perfect nostalgic Mac song to put you back in 2010. Mm-hmm. Also, a message. I also do the Hammer and Hank show with Hammer and Hank. And someone said it. Ryan, I've been a fan of Hammer and Hank since his time on the Doghouse with JV and Elvis. Keep up the good work. Also, I got blocked by Brianna Chicken Fry. I guess she doesn't like the truth. She can throw out shots about men. But when we reply, we get yelled at. Man, funk that. And Bob comments, Ryan, you said what we're all thinking. Brianna LaPaglia is a brat. Even if she's hot, she needs to shut up. So that's what's going on in the road of my inbox. If you talk to like Babs from Wild 94.1, my homie, she's probably getting hit on. Me? No. I'll have 4 messages with a girl on Hinge and then not hear from her. Anywho, 856-49-HOPPE. Let's go through what was trending yesterday on Hollywood Unlocked. This great Instagram page. Oh, is it ever great? Let's see here. 18-year-old Piper Rochelle says she was offered $30,000 just to show her feet. Her dad must be so proud.
What is the most you've been offered for the least you've done?
You want to be honest? Probably just like a foot pic. Like,
oh yeah.
It'll be like,
Rex Ryan would like that.
$3K just to see a foot.
Piper Raquel.
There you go. She likes to show off her feet. She's naughty in bed. She'd really bring the ruckus. Here's a video going around about what it does to a man when they are sexually charged and starved.
How being sexually starved changes a man's brain is the science no one wants to discuss. Because it's not about being horny. It's about being human.
Let's be honest here. Whenever a guy's getting laid as hell, if you have a consistent friends with benefits or a hot-ass girlfriend you're plumbing, it's the best feeling ever. Your eyes relax. Especially if like a girl comes, no pun intended, to your apartment around 4 o'clock and you bang maybe once or twice, and then you go out into town at like 7 p.m. You got that carefree attitude that nothing's going to get in my way.
When a man goes months without intimacy, testosterone doesn't just drop. His entire system shifts into survival. Dopamine, the motivation chemical, fades.
Yeah, that's the problem, is it's a drug, man. Especially if you're dating a hot-ass girl that really brings it, and then you break up. It's no good.
Nothing feels exciting. Goals feel meaningless. Cortisol stays elevated. His body reads the
I put cortisone on some of my bruises.
Rejection as danger. So he becomes irritable, short-tempered.
Yeah, that's me. But the thing is, I was getting cranky last year. I wasn't able to go on directly Pornhub because of Florida. That's how sex trafficking and holes in the road, but heaven forbid someone go on Pornhub. And then my friend Brian showed me what VPNs are, and it changed my life. I like Pornhub because you know what the actress's name is. So you can keep in touch. Here's the guys, those like motivational speakers that reek a toxic masculinity. They're like, stop watching porn. They motivate me to watch more porn.
If he's addicted to porn, how will he beat it?
Oh, yeah.
Nope. He has somebody else block his internet and put a password on it and don't give him the password.
Listen, is porn the healthiest thing ever? No. Is it great? No. But when you have these guys out there, they're trying to say, oh, no, it's bad for you. No. That release when you're done helps you relax.
Some of you guys need to protect yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's why I get lube.
Scrolling, useless meetings, drama. Eliminate all this. Guys, this, all of it needs to be gone.
All right. Well, in your honor, I'll spank it twice tonight. Here's a woman trying to figure out on a first date why a guy didn't want to bring her home. I would have brought you home, baby. That's that new Gen Z thing where they're like, oh, we're not going to bang. Man, us millennials in the 2010s, we were plowing.
It's 2:30 a.m. and I just finished a first date.
Oh, yeah, you did. You could have been finishing in other ways.
And you would think 2:30 a.m. must have been a great date. I'm walking myself home. I shaved every single crevice of my body.
Oh, yeah. Although, I like it when it's a little hairy.
It's been 20 days since I was last cracked. And
that's a weird word, the Gen Z, like the younger Gen Z saying cracked. I cracked her. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't even get a goodnight kiss. Mind you, we were 5 minutes from my apartment, and he wouldn't even walk me home.
Well, that's kind of a dick move, man. You gotta walk her home. That's that like new religious movement because we have a Republican president, even though he's a pedophile, where everybody's like, oh my God, shut up. I'll have sex with you. You want to know when you know a relationship's over?
How you know a relationship is truly over is not when
whoever made this video sucks at editing. Why is the music louder?
You're fighting all the time. It's not even when you feel disconnected.
You know what this sounds like? I'm going to do something for you. I don't even want to play the video. It's terrible. This is what it sounds like. This would be like if I did a video about cloud chasing women. And I was like, yeah, these cloud chasing women out there. These cloud chasing women are the worst. Man, some of these video editors need to go to a trade school to learn how to properly make sure their levels are not too loud. The hell are we doing on this planet? This is Elon's Twitter. I don't know who the hell this person is, but King68 says he's done sleeping around. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody's overthinking sleeping around. It's fine. Now, you don't want to get them pregnant. Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm very picky.
What is?
Okay. I just, I just feel like, I really believe in king energy, and I believe that,
well, that's douchey. I'm a king.
When you take it there as a man, you're exchanging energies with people. So
that is a good point. You know what I mean? When you're inside and out, inside and out, inside and out.
I'm big on.
Oh yeah.
The female's energy, her aura, what she like, her mindset on life. If she's vibrating more positivity.
Oh yeah, she is vibrating when I'm there.
And negativity, at what mental health state she's in at the moment.
Whatever, dude. What are we overthinking? Man, what happened when I was these kids his age? I was like, kids. When I was like these 22-year-olds age, I wanted to bang anything. Ugly, hot, fat, skinny, tight, loose. Talking about the personality. Oh yeah, I didn't care. I didn't care at all. Here is OnlyFans star Levi Marvel comparing herself to Sophie Wren and seeing why people are doing it online.
Sophie, I feel like I honestly just, her and I, when we first met, I was very nervous to meet her, but she was so nice. She never ever gave me standoffish vibes or anything. She was always so kind to me. When we went,
I feel like there is a chance Sophie Wren could be a virgin.
Into the mall, there was multiple times when people would mix up our names and they would be like, "Are you guys sisters?"
Oh yeah, you can be in a video.
And they couldn't really tell us apart because we also were wearing similar outfits and stuff. So
we're in the same outfit in these pictures.
So it was really funny to see people really confused.
Man, I feel stupider for listening to that. Yeah, I played it, so it's on me. It's not on you guys. You guys probably go, why did Ryan say he feels stupider for playing something? But then played it. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is better than listening to Dizzy on the Bone. I'll tell you that. Influencer boxer. This guy, what's his name? For the second consecutive night, influencer and boxer Dean the Great got struck in the face. Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Seriously? Don't do
that. He got punched. And his face is going to be sore. But he's Dean the Great. Show us. Here's Donald Trump saying Nicki Minaj is beautiful. He wants to plow her.
She was here a couple of weeks ago. She's so beautiful. Her skin's so beautiful. I said, Nicki is so beautiful.
What a weird guy. Melania is so happy with him saying this. Mm-hmm.
Her nails are like that long. I said, Nicki, are they real? She said, she didn't want to get into that.
What a weird guy. What a weird freaking guy. But all the MAGA loves him. Because you're all losers. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Piers Morgan was left stunned when this clavicular guy from Kick asked him why he went to Epstein Island. Yeah, it is kind of weird that Piers Morgan went to Epstein Island. But also, Piers Morgan's a loser. So are you really surprised?
Well, listen, Piers, historically, you've, kind of been talking about this whole thing with Ye for a little while. So I've actually got a Ye thing as well for you. So
I got to skip over because of copyright, but I guess Piers Morgan was left stunned. There's this hot-ass reporter from overseas named Danica Mason who got drunk during the Olympics. Here she is.
The price of coffee over here is actually fine. It's more the price of coffee in the US that we are going to have to get used to. I'm not sure about the iguanas. Where are we going with that one? But anyway, let's get into today's spot because there is...
Man, you could have easily plowed her after.
Plenty happening back home. We're going to start off with some actual Brisbane Broncos gearing from the... Actually, their trip to the UK rather, because Reece Walsh has stolen the show. He, of course, did that in the last year's act.
So that's what's going on with that reporter. She's freaking cute, though. So Sukiyana took a picture of, it was at some award show, and she's on all fours with her butt in the air. And Sukiyana commented, I don't remember taking that picture. Honey, you're in public. Anybody can take a picture of you, especially when you're silky. The Hawk Tuah girl discusses her 15 minutes of fame.
Counting down my last 15 minutes.
Man, she is so 2024. She is just so news. Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the comments is saying how I have 15 minutes of fame, and if that's the case, then I'm going to spend it doing something good. Today, we're taking all of this down to the local animal shelter. So she's doing the animal shelter stuff. That's so good of her. Such a good girl. It's like Drake said, "You're a good girl, and you know it." Mm-hmm. You look so different around me. Lil Papa, who just died out of Jacksonville, the rapper, had this message for his fans a week ago.
Any young niggas on here right now, it's more to life, man. It's more to life, bro. You feel me? I am not in the streets no more. I'm forever a street, you feel me? But I'm not in the streets no more. If you're looking at this jacket, you can make it out. It's more to life.
Unfortunately, he did not make it out. Rest in peace, Young Papa. No, Young Papa. What do we got here? Here is Doug Gottlieb, who is the coach of some small basketball school in Wisconsin, and he had a terrible radio show on Fox Sports Radio. Here he is ranting about a ref, just like his radio show.
I was not demonstrative. I did not leave my box. All I said was, that's the same play as the other end.
I did.
Okay? All we ask is that there's a fair game. That's what we ask. Okay, CJ O'Hara goes and gets an offensive rebound. Their player dives at his legs. CJ gets called for a foul. I need Donnie at the league and the new commissioner to explain to me the disparity in the officiating.
I'll be honest, pretty well spoken for a coach, probably because, he did that thing that is known as talk radio. So that makes him good at it. Mm-hmm. All right, what else we got here? Same old KO'd video. All right, we're just getting the show going. We're just getting it started. We got so much to get into. I'm trying to figure out if I have to borrow this room for somebody or if I'm good. The Shia LaBeouf, LA cops were called to his house a year ago before his split. And also this recent film he made, his coworkers were concerned about him. I'm concerned about him too, man. I'm concerned about him too. Tucker Carlson was detained overseas in Israel. RFK and Kid Rock worked out. It's very cool. There's that shooting at that hockey game, Robert Dorgan, who is transgender, which it pisses me off. Not just because it's a shooting, but I am 100% for trans rights. And I hate when there's criminals that are trans, because then all the Republicans are like, see, they're bad. Mm-hmm. And Allison Holker is not letting her kids' grandparents see their grandkids. What a brat. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. We're going to take our first break of the morning. Okay? Cool.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
Sagittarius, birthday November 27th. Do it like that until I end up in money heaven. They be thinking they be flaming and torching them with the bullshit they handing out. Pull a twist to make a wishing. Blow the candles out. Blow the candles out. Blow the candles out. Sagittarius, birthday November 27th. Do it like that until I end up in money heaven. They be thinking they be flaming and torching them with the bullshit they handing out. Pull a twist to make a wishing. Blow the candles out. Pull an all-white phantom out. I'ma kill him with the pants and the shirt and the shoes and the hat with the shades and the chain and the watch is the reason I be standing now. Where ice and spin that cake while I lick the icing off the cake. It's Twist the B-Day, y'all. Come on, everybody, with the twist, celebrate with me. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday.
mug, yeah, slide in the mud. Do it like my birthday, do it like my birthday, do it, it's going down, like my birthday. Every day, do it like my birthday, do it,
Just get my nails did, just get my hair done. Just got this bad new Gucci bag, matching Gucci pumps. Shoes matching the belt, skirt matching the blouse, chain matching the ring. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. Got so many haters, why is so many hating? Sick like a mental patient, I floss like a dentist patient. This shit testing my patience, sick is working my nerves. I'm getting spinning that money like the first and the third.
Elongated skin blowing cushion the winds, it's like hey, yeah, popping no tags, the diesels busting the sag. I'm with it when I'm going hard to get a gone mad. Models all around me, so I'm buying up the bar. I'm a hood star and I'm partying like a rock star. Only at my pick game, meaning you can't upgrade me, mommy. I'm the guap green king, like do it like my, do it like my, do it like my, do it like my, do it, do it like my birthday. Every day, do it like my birthday. Do it, I do it like my birthday. You did, that's what we say around here. Hooked out, bling with the fresh gear. Every cock, snake skin, buck 50 hat, candy painted, old school, rolling around on 4 flats. Hit the liquor store, mix the Remy with the dough, rolling on the 94, looking for them sexy. Oh, I'm calling me Kelly, cause I'm a flirt. Fucking VIP, Don Juan, got a street shit. Hey, look, I do it like my birthday, I do it like it hurts. Hey, watching these bad just do it in the worst way. I'm a winner, mama, I am in the first place. Catch me on the dance floor, throwing up my birthplace. I'm an animal, I woke up on a Monday, and subsequently I ain't go to sleep till it was Thursday. This is shot of Patron and blow a birthday. Get up with a you can take her home on the first day. Burger King, mama, you can have it your way, or I can bring another bitch and y'all can do it her way. Hotel room, do not disturb way. That's how I'ma do it when I do it like my birthday.
Oh yeah, Master T would do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Although my birthday's in like 7 months.
Happy Hot Topic!
Today on TMZ. Okay, it's sort of like a commercial. Jelly Roll's wife says after his weight loss, things may appear larger in person.
Oh, yeah. I bet it wasn't ever that small. It's just he was so fat that it looked small.
When a man loses weight, it grows a lot.
When they do all these commercials for weight loss, why don't they just sell it by saying, you use our product and, well, let me tell you.
You're 100% right. I have no notes.
I have a few notes on the groaning portion of that commercial.
What an annoying woman.
Adrian Curry coming to the defense of Tyra Banks.
Oh my God.
Mad respect for Tyra.
There's a new
Why does every girl in LA talk like this?
documentary addressing all the criticism America's Next Top Model received.
I knew I went too far.
If the overarching thing is you were just mean, that's part of reality television and also part of the modeling industry.
It was a different time.
Right.
Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. That was a quote that was just like
Hold
everywhere.
on, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
Oh, look at it. Somebody's about to make himself a pillow.
Taylor Swift recorded a special introduction for Team USA's Blade Angels.
I ask you over this, but it's I'm never the problem. I hate men.
Featured in that, she is desperately trying to get to number 1 right now.
Supposedly this is a message about women's empowerment. It's a message about being number 1.
Yeah.
What she should have done is celebrated men in the Olympics.
What? Oh, no.
I've had enough of whatever them. God, they're so annoying over there at times. Shut up!
Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, dude. Load!
Hilary Duff shares her real thoughts about her viral internet meme.
Yeah, she is freaking hot.
As a Disney alum continues her pop career revival, she reflects on how her performance of her 2007 single With Love on The Tonight.
I remember that song was a banger in 7th grade.
show with Jay Leno has become a beloved internet meme. Hillary admits to Glamour magazine in an interview published February 17th that has not been a fun thing to follow me around. Didn't want to be there doing this dance that I probably didn't want to be doing and didn't feel good at the time.
I can't tell if I like Hillary Duff or not. Do I find her hot as hell? Of course. Of course. I can't tell if, she's a good girl. Or she's kind of awful to be around. There's no in between with her.
And while Hillary did give a nod to the routine during her performance in New York last month, she adds it took her a while to see it as anything but a painful reminder of the pressure to perform.
All right. Cry me a river. Yeah, I know. You grew up around Disney. So you're probably traumatized.
Happy Hot Topic!
Robert Pattinson is revealing details about his experience in therapy.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Going to therapy with him would be so boring, like the Twilight movies.
The Batman star recently shares that the nature of...
I forgot he was Batman. I never saw it.
A conversation during a therapy session once led his therapist to believe Robert was under the influence. The actor tells his The Drama co-star Zendaya in a joint interview for Interview magazine published on February 17th. I went to therapy once, and the therapist asked me if I was on drugs because they couldn't understand what I was talking about. I was like, I'm trying my best. But that wasn't the only time he felt misunderstood, with Robert admitting to Zendaya his time in the Twilight spotlight was overwhelming.
There. And back when I was in high school, as girls liked it.
The 39-year-old explained,
He's 39, that makes me feel old.
I really enjoyed making the movies, but then there was such a huge marketing push behind it as well. I didn't want to get my personal identity caught up in that.
Yeah, you're trying to not just be a vampire that makes out for the rest of your life.
So I tried to push forward my individuality a little, and that kind of stuck with me.
Oh, cry me a river. I wouldn't mind being attached to being a vampire for maybe money.
Happy Hot Topic!
Crystal Hefner, the widow of Playboy publisher Hugh Hefner, has teamed with attorney Gloria Allred to keep private, intimate images in scrapbooks private.
Oh, yeah! Last year, Crystal Hefner threw him under the bus. Mm-hmm. And you know why she wants to keep it secret? Because she's probably got a sketchy past. It was last year, 2 years ago, rather, she was throwing him, I can't believe it was 2 years ago, was throwing him under the bus. And now she cares about him. Man, funk that.
Scrapbooks and a personal diary by Hugh Hefner are kept by the Hugh Hefner Foundation.
I love Hugh Hefner. I dressed up as him for Halloween and won best outfit at the Coppa Bar The Spot over there in Kansas City. I don't know if I'd want to hang out.
Hefner, who served as the foundation CEO and president, claims that she was removed from her position after attempting to make sure the images remain private and
there's pictures of her just getting airtight
out of third-party hands.
All right, there you go. Well, yeah, the pictures are what we use our hands for. Mm-hmm. What else is going on with Hillary Duff? Mm-hmm.
Happy Hot Topic!
I wonder if growing up, everybody ever called her Duff Man. Mm-hmm.
Doing music is personal. It's coming from you and your life and your experiences.
Hillary Duff making rare comments about her very complicated relationship with her family.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she might be kind of a brat. Listen, in my lifetime, I didn't really get to know my father. He died at 21. I would love to have an adult life with him. So when all these, and not just women, but these women out there, shade their family, it's like, grow up.
I want to cry even talking about it. I am now as a mom of 4 and becoming
There's a lot of kids you squirted out.
Pop star again, doing so much.
The former Disney star who's making her music comeback is the new...
Oh, yeah. I want to come on that back.
Newest glamour cover girl. In the interview, available now, she reveals that she just felt ready to get personal in her new album, Luck or Something, out February 20th.
I'm going to have to check it out tomorrow, see what it's like. If it's music you make love to.
A lot of the themes on the record are quite serious. It is.
The other day when I got laid, I put on Pretty Ricky on my Alexa. I was like, Alexa, turn on Pretty Ricky. I wonder whose Alexa right now just went off.
100% a snapshot of my life in the past.
I don't care. Sorry. I know 50% of people probably like when I stop a clip and 50% don't, but I could just feel my audience getting bored hearing that woman talk. What's going on with Priyanka Chopra, the hottest cougar? Because as you guys know, I love my older women. They're hot, and they're not annoying after sex. Love a good cougar.
Happy Hot Topic.
Tell me about this outfit, this fashion, and especially the choker.
Gosh, this looks so freaking hot. Listen, I've never been a one to ever do this right here. But if Nick Jonas was like, hey, do you want to participate in a... I could not say no.
This is the original armor
I would just close my eyes.
that I wear in the movie.
Which I always do.
It's in the poster.
All right, so that's a boring interview. Our show's getting a little bit off the rails. This news is sad.
Happy Hot Topic.
Catherine O'Hara has been laid to rest. Nearly 3 weeks after the Schitt's Creek alum passed away at the age...
It's so weird to think that someone from Schitt's Creek is dead, man. You know what I mean? That show was so impactful. It was so funny during COVID, and now she's dead.
Of 71, Catherine's loved ones honored the late star in a funeral service held at St. Martin of Tours Church in Los Angeles on February 14. And 2 days later, actress Kelly Lynch gave fans a look at the funeral booklet on Instagram. Alongside the photo, Kelly captioned the post, "Rest in peace, darling Catherine." She also includes the poem titled "A Late Fragment" by Raymond Carver, reading, "And did you get what you wanted from this life? Even so, I did."
Aw, baby, and it's so sad. We're all gonna die. And it doesn't matter!
Happy Hot Topic.
It's hard sometimes.
Rumor Willis might be a Nepo baby, but she says she's doing it all on her own.
Oh, I'm sure you never get any money from your family. Shut up! I hate when Nepo babies just won't admit they're Nepo babies. Like you, Joseph Carmelo.
A single mom working 4 jobs and not living off her famous family's funds.
I have such a great foundation and such a great family because...
God, she's a dumb blonde. I mean, she's acting, executive producing, social media influencer, and singer. Where do you think where do you think you got those jobs from? Being talented? No, it's from your last name.
It's no matter what crazy endeavors I decide to go after, even if, they're nervous or they might not know what I'm thinking when I'm...
I don't know what you're saying, honey. You're stupid.
Deciding to do it. They are always behind me and supportive.
Oh, yeah!
And I think... that's such a beautiful gift to have.
What it really is just to
God, I feel stupider for listening to that.
Be a family, and families are there for each other in the ups, downs, and the good.
But she's riding me.
The bad, and...
All right, so she claims she's not a Nepo baby. She should go join the morning show on FLZ, where they claim that.
Happy Hot Topic.
Nigel Barker is giving an update on where his relationship with Tyra Banks stands.
Oh my God. Tyra Banks is so freaking hot. And I'll admit, I had a digital camera like we all did in the mid to late 2000s. And I would take a picture of Tyra Banks during her talk show. It was fun.
Following the bombshell Netflix documentary Reality Check, Inside America's Next Top Model, the fashion
I want to be inside the Next Top Model
photographer who served as a judge on the show is making his dynamic with the host clear.
Whatever.
Speaking with the Viall Files, February 17th, he said,
I mean, Tyra and I are still friendly. I don't speak to her often. I normally speak to her sort of once or twice a year.
Sure.
When things come up and something
That's more than most people talk to that broad.
happens and we're at an event or something like that where we bump into one another, and it's always been very cordial.
in the documentary,
Yeah, he does not want to plow her. I wonder if he's into guys. Let me look him up. Is Nigel Barker gay? He's not gay. He's been married since 1999.
Nigel, along with Miss J. Alexander and Jay Manuel, revealed
All right, so he's just talking to her like on LinkedIn, like, oh, congrats on the 20th anniversary, whatever you do.
Happy Hot Topic.
Baywatch is coming back. The open casting call was held
They're going to probably have fat girls now.
today in
Because
the
we're so woke.
search for the next Pamela Anderson and all those other Baywatch babes.
I don't think I can play that because it has the music in the background, but I was a little too young for Baywatch. I wasn't here for it. But I'm sure it was great entertainment with great storylines. Mm-hmm. Sure, it was not because they're hot.
Happy Hot Topic.
More details in the death of celebrity chef Anne Burrell are coming to light.
What is?
According to a police report viewed by People magazine, the New York Police Department...
Man, all these stories, like, they kind of let you know who's the source. You know, E-News is like, damn it! It should have been us! Not People magazine!
Department confirmed that a note was found in the primary bedroom of Anne Burrell's home shortly after her passing on June 17th, 2025. Per the outlet, the report refers to it as a, quote, suicidal note and said it was found by an investigator. The same investigator...
Yeah. I want to be serious for a second. I know on the show I talk like a shock, but I'm going to do something for you. If you are feeling suicidal, what is the number? 800-273-8255. 800-273-8255.
Also discovered, quote, suicidal journal entries on a bed in the same room, according to the police report.
That is.
Per People, the NYPD confirmed in the report that in the early hours of June 17th, 2025, a redacted individual, quote, married to Anne.
Whenever I hear the word redacted, I think of the Epstein files now.
An apparent reference to Burrell's husband, Stuart Claxton, noticed that the bed was made in their room, which is not normal.
Yeah, it's definitely not normal.
The redacted individual then reportedly found Burrell in the bathroom with a bunch of over-the-counter pills on the floor. The redacted individual attempted to wake her by shaking her and slapping her face and immediately called 911 when she was unresponsive. Per the report, Claxton told police that his wife had, quote, never attempted suicide in the past and never talked about it. And
yeah, that's the thing. That's what's scary about suicide is you never know when it's going to come. Usually the people that say they're going to do it, I'm not saying they don't do it, but a lot of times they fight through it because they're saying it out loud. But I'm going to tell you that the ones that claim they're always happy are not. That's why you got to watch out for those morning radio hosts who are like, oh my God, I'm so positive.
Said she hadn't shown any signs that she would do something like this.
There you go. Rest in peace, babe. I'm sorry. Life is not easy.
Happy Hot Topic.
That is.
Joy Behar shares she's hopped on the GLP-1 bandwagon.
Why? You're like 90 pounds, honey. There should be a limit. And if you're not fat, you don't need it. Man. Listen, I've had body dysmorphia. I did the keto diet 7 years ago. And I'll be honest, the man that is known as Vinny from Jersey Shore influenced me to do it. But it took a lot out of me to admit that. But, because it's kind of douchey. But I did it anyway. And I got so skinny. I was down to 250 right now. I'm like 296. And I was really skinny. And I still thought I was fat. So I've been there. Where you have body dysmorphia. I've been there. But the thing is, you can't think that. You got to admit, you look good at sometimes.
During the February 18th episode of The View, the comedian and her fellow co-hosts Whoopi Goldberg, Sarah Haynes, Sunny Hostin, and guest host Savannah Chrisley discussed the use of the weight loss drug and the stigma surrounding it, with Savannah saying, people are made to feel so much shame.
You should. Shut up, Savannah. You're a dumb hag.
People do it for health-related reasons.
No, they don't. Shut up.
I personally did it because I was pre-diabetic. I lost 40 pounds.
But you didn't need it. My God. Women out there, listen to me and listen to me very carefully. At least for me. Maybe the incels out there don't agree with this. I love a thick woman with that booty you can spank. Cannot stand to get bony.
Whoopi, who's been open about her own success in shedding
And Epstein file relations.
weight through the use of the medication Manjaro, chimes in, I did it because I was almost 300 pounds, and I'm looking good now.
You look fake. Like you're a stupid personality.
Happy Hot Topic.
Did this father shoot his daughter to death after a heated argument over President Trump?
This is so sad. And I cannot stand when people let that loser dictate your relationship. it is your American right to think that you should vote for him.
This is the moment police confront him.
Just as I picked it up, it went off. Okay.
His 23-year-old daughter,
Oh, she's so cute.
Lucy Harrison, was visiting her dad, who lives in a Dallas suburb. Reports say dad and daughter clashed over his conservative politics and his support of Trump. Dad shot daughter after arguing about Donald Trump, goes this headline. British woman killed by father in Texas had argued with him about Trump. When cops got to the scene, Chris Harrison explained that the shooting was accidental.
Oh, totally. Freaking deadbeat. And he doesn't, you know what's scary? Is whenever, like, there's an accidental shooting, usually the parents look so distraught. Like, when you see those manslaughter, like, reports, the dad looks like he doesn't care. Loser.
And we were
Trump went piss on you if you're on fire.
getting ready to go to the airport, and we were talking about guns, and she said, "You got a gun?" I said, "Yes." I got it out, and it just went off as she stood there.
What are you, Alec Baldwin?
Like, as I pulled it out, it went off.
As the interrogation continues, you can see her boyfriend wipes his eyes.
It's her boyfriend? Boyfriend. Okay.
The dad wants to know if Lucy is still alive.
Do you know if she's breathing or?
In the comment section, someone said, "Can the boyfriend accidentally kill the dad?" Oh, that's just peak YouTube comment.
I'm not 100% sure.
She died from a gunshot wound to the chest.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't understand MAGA out there. You can think like you can vote for him over somebody else, but to think he cares about you, you're stupid.
Happy hot topic.
Jason Bateman details how his wife helped him get sober.
Yeah, you know Jason Bateman's probably so freaking annoying when he's drunk. Mm-hmm.
In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter published February 18th, the actor reveals the, quote, negotiations he had with wife Amanda Anka over
Listen, if you get sober, I'll give you a threesome finally and a back door.
his partying, drinking, and drug use. Telling the outlet, Amanda and I definitely had a few negotiations about the point at which the partying spigot was going to completely turn off. She'd be like, "This drip, drip, drip is annoyingly unpredictable."
What is?
Jason, who married the voiceover actress in 2001, continues,
Well, that's 25 years of hell for her.
"She didn't demand that I completely absolve, but that was sort of the back and forth."
And you know she's a ride or die because she married him before the Arrested Development fame. She married him when he was irrelevant.
And I was like, well, I feel like my sobriety ETA is 6 months away. But if I could land this plane now, it would alleviate a lot of the tension.
Maybe if you had sex with him, you wouldn't have tension.
So let's just do it.
Literally, if you did.
With the Arrested Development star going on to share that he...
Man, that last season when they brought it back on Netflix was trash. But that original run was hilarious.
now labels himself as...
I don't know if anybody actually saw it on TV. I feel like that was a DVD thing.
quote, California sober. However, Jason, who shares daughters 19-year-old Francesca and 14-year-old Maple with Amanda,
Francesca's hot.
Admits he knew for a while that his behavior needed to change.
Yeah. He just seems like a douche. Maybe everybody was like, how is he, what was the name of the character? Marty from Ozark. And everyone's like, how can you believe that Jason Bateman's a tough guy? What if Marty was what he was when he was drinking? That's kind of the vibe I get. Mm-hmm.
Happy hot topic.
We went to go get therapy together.
Here's Bunny XO talking about if she'll have kids with Jelly Roll.
And we thought that we were going to be really cool. And it became a knockdown, drag-out fight. So while I was writing the book, he didn't want to read it because
fighting with Bunny XO would be annoying.
He said that he didn't want to influence any of the chapters. He wanted it to be 100% authentically just me and raw. And so
you like it raw.
Heard last night that he had made a statement to somebody who had asked him that it was hard for him to see everything from my perspective, because you gotta imagine a husband reading his wife's story. And like, he even came to me after reading the
Jelly Roll was cooler when he was fat. It's like the Jonah Hill disease.
First couple of chapters, and he's like, dude, you never talked about your, he's like, I didn't put it together because you had never really gone in depth and talked about your stepmother's sister the way that you do in the book. He's like, you always just said things in passing. And he's like, and I correlated it finally with little bits and pieces that you have dropped to me. So it...
Whatever. She's actually well-spoken for a hooker, so I gotta give her that. 856. 49 Hoppy.
Happy hot topic.
A critical moment for Meta boss and Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg, taking the witness stand in a high-stakes trial as grieving parents who say they lost children to the dark side of social media came to face him head-on.
The intention of the company was to prey on teens, exploit them so they can make greater profits.
Zuckerberg pushing back, rejecting the suggestion that Instagram's main goal was to maximize the time.
Oh, show your ass. You're in the Epstein files. You're no saint, you douche.
Kids spend on the app, saying that's not how we run the company now. Meta, which owns Instagram, has come under scrutiny for years when it comes to teen safety.
Your company and every social media company needs to do much more to protect children.
But Wednesday marked the first time Zuckerberg had to personally answer such questions about it in a courtroom, appearing frustrated at times.
Why are we going to sketch drawing? Why do all the big-time cases get a sketch drawing?
When confronted with internal documents stretching back more than a decade.
They not only allowed those below 13, but that they went after those below 13.
Zuckerberg denying that assertion on the stand.
What's he going to admit? Oh, yeah, I did it purposely.
Meanwhile, Instagram and YouTube, another defendant in this trial, have denied any blame for the harm alleged by the now 20-year-old plaintiff, who says she developed depression and anxiety from using social media. And she's not alone.
Listen, I am very sympathetic towards people that take their life. I tried to drown myself going on 3 years ago. Would have been hard in a 4-foot pool. Gotta laugh about it. I was unemployed at the time, and a lot of people were mad at me. But you cannot let social media control you.
More than 1,500 other families now have similar lawsuits pending, like Lori Schott, whose daughter Anna Lee died by suicide at 18.
Poor baby.
It's all these kids that should be graduating and getting married, and they fell into the trap of a design product.
Yeah, it is really like that movie, Social Experiment, or whatever that was on Netflix.
Happy Hot Topic!
The now West Coast is riding off into a new sunset. The former Ridiculousness host, who made her
she's hot.
country music debut in 2025 after exiting the MTV show, released her new song Giddy Up on February 13th.
Giddy up and ride me!
And it gives a spicier side to her country vibe. In a statement shared with E! News, Chanel says the song is a, quote, country pop record, but it's really about bridging worlds.
I'll bridge your world whenever.
I wanted it to feel familiar to country fans while still hitting for pop, hip hop, and dance listeners too.
I'll be sure to check it out later. I wish I could play music on here, but we don't have the budget like the Joe Budden podcast where they can just play music. What's going on here?
Happy Hot Topic!
Madeline Klein is subtly weighing in on the split between her ex, Chase Stokes, and his ex, Kelsey Ballerini.
Oh my God. Why do you care? You're just a cloud chaser. Who's ever gone, oh my God, such a fan of Madeline Klein. Yeah, you're hot. Yeah, you're beautiful. But listen, it's okay for an ex, I guess, to talk about their breakup because that's what you only have. But Madeline, when you're talking about your ex breaking up with someone after you, it means you're irrelevant. It means you have nothing else and that you peaked.
2 weeks after Chase and Kelsey called it quits. It all started with Kelsey liking and commenting on this post from country singer
They're Eskimo sisters
Ashley Cook on February 9, showing off her new song Exes, about an ex who has wandering eyes and is hiding the truth from his partner.
Well, if he had wandering eyes, maybe you weren't putting out enough.
Ashley sings in the clip, "Don't deny, I know you did it. It doesn't matter how you spin it."
But that's the problem, is you go back to your exes. So that's a you problem. You knew he cheated. You knew you weren't good enough for him, but you kept going back.
Me back after that? Forget it. Don't you know, crossing lines, making exes.
Crossing swords, too.
Well, Kelsey made her way into the comments section, writing, to which Ashley responded.
No, I do it better. Here's this guy's,
To which Ashley.
Right here. I do it better.
To which Ashley responded, "You get it."
Oh, my God. Man, you know what's funny? Chase hasn't said a thing because he's busy banging other people. Madeline Klein, Kelsey Ballerini. While you guys are sitting around talking about your ex, he's hooking up on someone. Glad it's not you.
The following day, on February 10th, Madeline saw the story on Music Mayhem's Instagram feed and seemed to side with the ladies by leaving a like on Music Mayhem's Instagram post. Indeed, Madeline and Kelsey have proven there's no bad blood between the two, with Madeline sharing this selfie on February 2nd.
Shows I'm crying. God, what is it with these Gen Z women being so dramatic on social? I have 2 aunts that are married. I cannot imagine them in the 90s being like, oh my God, I'm so mad at Uncle. I beeped out the name.
Kelsey and her laughing together with their foreheads touching.
Oh yeah, you know, they'd be a good threesome.
Proving the two are no longer stoking the flames. But
I've had enough. Madeline Klein, whatever your name is, you peaked. You have nothing else. That's why you continually talk about him.
This dog deserves a round of applause. A Czechoslovak
that was funny.
wolf dog made a surprise appearance at the 2026 Milano Cortina Olympics, showing up near the finish line of the women's cross-country skiing team sprint free race on February 18th. In video footage of the broadcast, the canine eagerly attempted to keep up with the skiers ahead. Though he didn't finish in first place, the dog did cross the finish line before greeting the Olympic athletes who were catching their breath and who were very confused by the animal's unexpected appearance.
I love when animals are stupid, especially dogs, because they got the brain of a 2-year-old.
Argentinian skier Nahara Diaz-Gonzalez was very surprised by the pup's unexpected cameo, telling CNN he was super happy crossing the finish line.
Well, whatever. You guys are obviously hitting the finish line, too, with all the condoms that are gone. Armie Hammer's mom talks about canceled men. Your son talked about wanting to eat people, and now you're defending him. He comes from money. He's a nepo baby. He's a creep. And the fact that you're defending him, you're allowing him to do it. You're the absolute worst. Maybe it's because I grew up very middle class. I can't stand nepotism. It makes me want to vomit.
I'm very happy to explain this because obviously
what an annoying voice.
I have been through this personally with a member of my family. And, you know, Armie went through many trials. The interesting thing is...
But it's all self-inflicted. He's a loser.
The girls who accused him of rape, they actually stayed in my home. I've been to dinner with them.
Yeah, that's probably where it happened. Just because they stayed in your home doesn't mean you're actually further proving that it probably happened.
They were madly in love with him. And,
with that riveting personality of his sociopathicness. Shut up.
And, you know, he didn't want to fight back because, I called him one day and I'm like, okay, if you won't fight back, because I am a mama bear.
Oh, my God. You know, she's the mama bear that pays for everything. Because let's be honest, what's Armie Hammer done recently?
And I want to defend my son. And I always say, I will say,
even though he is a complete loser, a complete brat, this is a loyal mom.
Everyone has $10 million to defend themselves like Johnny Depp did. And obviously he was wronged. Was he perfect in the situation? Nobody's perfect in a situation, right?
But non-perfect people don't try to have text messages about wanting to be cannibals.
But I think there's a place for Me Too. There absolutely is a place. There's been years.
Gosh, she's freaking hot. She's like a cougar.
Of abuse.
She's a gilf.
But also in cancel culture or anything else, there are times where the men are not allowed to defend themselves.
Yeah, when you got incriminating evidence like him, it's kind of hard to feel bad for him. Shut up.
What's the conceit of this podcast? Is it to give men a voice who are actually innocent or for men to express...
Oh, my God. Listen, sometimes I'll hear people like Kyle Sandilands or Howard Stern get mad that anybody can have a podcast, and because I have one, I get a little defensive. But when this moron has one, I kind of get what they're saying.
Remorse if they're not.
Well, I think all of the above. We also want to talk to these people and say, what have you learned from these mistakes? Because we've all made mistakes. I mean, I'm the poster child of making mistakes.
Yeah, you gave birth to him.
But the key is, have we learned from making our mistakes? Have you gone to those people? Have you repented? Have you asked them forgiveness?
Yeah, if there is an afterlife, he is going right to purgatory.
Yes. You know, we all have to pay our penance, if you will, but we want to give people the opportunity to talk, and maybe not even just men, maybe women as well.
So, Drew, some of the other names that came out on this dream list of guests: Kanye West, Mel Gibson, Kevin Spacey, Matt Lauer. We mentioned Danny Masterson. I'm sure that you probably have heard some of the backlash to when this list came out. Women in particular feel that this is disrespectful to victims.
Yes, and rightfully so.
And to that,
and I think I can give you a perfect example about that. Is I met Mel Gibson when he was being interviewed by Kathy Lee Gifford. It was a closed set, but they...
All right, I've had enough of that hag. What's going on here?
Happy Hot Topic!
Hailey Bieber is revealing the surprising word her and Justin's son Jack Blues Bieber can't stop saying.
Mommy's a prostitute!
The model shares that her and Justin's 16-month-old son Jack Blues Bieber is not only speaking, but that he has a favorite word he can't get enough of. Hailey says on the February 18th episode of the Therapist with Jake Shane podcast, he says basketball all the time. I went to get him up from his nap today, and he was like, basketball. It's insane. So funny.
All right, so there's that. Let me see what we got here. Right here.
Anna Duggar is embracing a new chapter. The 37-year-old makes a rare appearance.
Yeah, she was married to that loser pedophile.
On social media, promoting her new dog breeding business, Golden Grove Pups.
Yeah, keep your husband around. Keep him from dogs.
Amid her husband Josh Duggar's ongoing prison sentence. Anna takes to Instagram on February 17th to introduce followers to her latest litter of English cream golden retriever puppies.
Hey there, we are just waiting for a vet appointment, and I thought I would introduce you to some of our guys. This is my favorite.
These are the type of people that make religious people look bad.
Whitaker, and he's a little bit darker. And then we have Harrington, and then we have Beaumont.
All right, I'm getting bored. Too many dogs. A terrible household to grow up in. All right, let's discuss Shia LaBeouf.
Happy Hot Topic!
Which one do I want to start with? All right, here we go.
Extra, extra.
Oh my God, I love that stuff.
Extra, extra. Extra, extra.
Shia's head buddy.
What a loser, dude. Grow up. You're 40 years old.
Getting slammed to the ground. TMZ with the videos. The actor sitting in an ambulance after a bar fight, nursing his wounds. It's reported he was thrown out for aggressive behavior, and as they attempted to eject him, he hit one man several times with closed fists.
Why is your shirt off, dude? Again, you're 40 years old. Think about it. In the 80s, that's like the age of Chevy Chase's character in the Vacation movies. Think about him acting like that, which he actually would.
He was later charged with 2 counts of simple battery. Shia was
He's simply a moron, but a very talented actor, nonetheless.
Later sent to the hospital for unknown injuries, and after his release, he ran back to the party. He's been spotted all around.
I've done that before. I getting kicked out in Cleveland, and then going back, and then getting fired.
On the city since last Thursday, drinking and shirtless. The Transformers star has been going through a lot of turmoil. It was recently revealed that he quietly split from his wife, Mia Goth.
Oh my God, that must have destroyed him.
Year ago. TMZ reports she's, quote, concerned about his behavior. They share a daughter together.
Extra, extra.
Nearly 1 year after the heartbreaking loss of legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy, their $80 million...
That was a weird death, man. You ever think about how you're going to die? Like, I don't know.
Estate is still up in the air.
In the will,
it was mentioned that he has 3 children, but he did not nominate any of them to be representatives
Deadbeat douchebag.
of the estate, which is pretty shocking.
Page 6's
What a heartless loser.
news editor Teresa
He should go hang out with Stefan Diggs in hell.
Roca with the detail.
There have been reports that they weren't very close at the time of his death. So while they don't have any power in the decision making, there is a chance that they could receive some of his estate.
Brandi Glanville just revealed the reason for her facial deformity. The Beverly Hills housewife says that her breast implant ruptured and leaked inside her body,
That's so gross.
clogging her lymph nodes,
Although I wouldn't mind seeing the breast.
which led to an infection that caused the scarring on her face. It's recommended that you swap out implants every 10 years.
I'd swap with her.
Brandi left hers in
Although I'm single, so I got no one to swap with.
for 20. She recently underwent life-saving surgery and is on her way to recovery.
Extra, extra.
Was it me, or did it just get fierce in here?
The Big Bang Theory made Kunal Nair one of the highest paid TV actors, and he's using that cash to be a guardian angel.
And to your
left. In a new interview, Kunal said he's been using his reported $45 million fortune
Wow, that's a lot of money for playing a terrible character.
to pay random families' medical bills.
All right, good for him. Good for him. And then there's this.
Happy Hot Topic!
It is almost that time. Daylight saving time. Florida leaders have tried, as you know, to cut time change for years.
It is so stupid. Even the farmers don't want it. And you know what's crazy? Donald Trump, I'm not trying to get political, but I am. Donald Trump's like the most divisive person, but whenever he's asked about this, he's like, it's too divisive. Yeah, it's the one thing.
Tonight, 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Kroll is in Sarasota, where a lawmaker has a new approach.
That is.
When it comes to daylight savings time,
God, she's hot.
the question always is, should we be springing forward an hour or falling back? But
As much daylight as possible. And the whole thing of, oh, it's dark out in the morning for the kids. They can handle it. Mm-hmm. And I love the people that say it's too dark out for the kids are the Gen Xers that grew up walking themselves to school. Now it's all wussified.
some new solutions coming out of Sarasota County right now, and that's courtesy of Representative Greg Stubbe, who says the Daylight Act
Stewie Griffin
of 2026 would actually make the change better to half an hour changes rather than full hours. Now, what we're seeing from some Florida lawmakers include the Sunshine Protection Act that's currently trying to be passed. What that would mean is that basically by next month, which is March, we would spring forward and therefore not have to have the twice annual clock changes that we're currently seeing now.
It's not healthy. I don't understand. People don't get it. If you're not bipolar like me, if you're not crazy like me, it affects you.
Stubbe has called daylight savings time a pointless ritual. That's what he posted on social media last year. And so he's hoping to have daylight savings.
She is touching her microphone too much. She's going, yeah, so daylight saving. Stop!
Time be permanent. And of course, the bill is currently in the House Committee on Energy and Commerce. So we'll have to.
I will literally vote again for DeSantis if he does it and makes it go away. But the problem is DeSantis is stupid. So he probably won't. It's time for Royal Family and Kardashian news.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Newsflash, Hoppe Hour got the tea spilling. Rose and Kardashians, dumb Nepo villains. Crowns made of cloud castles built on fame. Reality's a circus, everybody's fair game. Paparazzi snapping like lions in the zoo. Golden spoons in their mouths, they don't chew. No hustle, just a hand-me-down throne, earn nothing. But they claim the zone. Royal family, Kardashian crew, nothing new. Just the same old view. Maple babies riding on a silver spoon. Turn the dial, Hoppe's breaking the tune.
Right now, let's get into it.
Happy Hot Topic.
All right, let's start with this.
Prince William shares the part of parenting he finds quite difficult.
What? taking him to the dentist.
A vulnerable new interview about mental health. The Prince of Wales sits on a panel discussion about male suicide on a February 18th episode of BBC Radio 1's Life Hacks, where he discusses mental health challenges, noting that even he is not immune to bad days. William, a longtime advocate of ending the stigma surrounding mental health, says, "I take a long time trying to understand my emotions and why I feel like I do, and I feel like that's a really important process to do."
This is actually a really good thing. As much as I can't stand the royal family, I think they're a bunch of losers. The fact that they're addressing mental health, especially the uncle they have in the family, that's a good thing.
Every now and again, to check in with yourself and work out why you're feeling like you do.
All right, so work on it, buddy. All right, now we got to talk about the elephant in the room.
Happy Hot Topic!
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly known as Prince Andrew, has been taken into custody in the UK.
Good job on the E! News on not calling him Prince Andrew.
On February 19th, Andrew's 66th birthday, Thames Valley Police confirmed that they have opened an investigation into the offense of misconduct in public office.
If I didn't know a thing about Prince Andrew, I would look at him and go, God, he's a loser.
Amid controversy over his alleged ties to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Officials share in a statement, "As part of the investigation, we have today arrested a man in his 60s from Norfolk on suspicion of misconduct in public office and are carrying out searches at addresses in Berkshire and Norfolk. The man remains in police custody at this time."
All right, so there's that. I wish they would arrest the people in America, but look at who's their president.
Happy Hot Topic!
King Charles is breaking his silence on Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's arrest. The monarch's brother, also formerly known as Prince Andrew, is
I was getting confused. I thought it was his dad.
in custody for his alleged ties to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. And on February 19th, King Charles III responds in a statement obtained by Sky News. It reads, "I have learned with the deepest concern the news about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and suspicion of misconduct in public office. What now follows is the full, fair, and proper process by which this issue is investigated in the appropriate manner.
As annoying as British people can be, they're more honest than Americans about creeps.
And by the appropriate authorities. In this, as I've said before, they have our full and wholehearted support and cooperation. Let me state clearly, the law must take its course."
All right, I wish we'd hear that in America. And then I guess they were really taken back and did not expect the arrest, which is probably what the authorities wanted. Going to Kardashians, Kylie and Timothy Chalamet kissed while eating pizza. And then there's this right here.
Happy Hot Topic!
I wish I could give my daughter True a sister.
Khloe Kardashian opens up about the possibility of expanding her family during the February 18th episode of her Khloe in Wonderland podcast.
Wonderland!
Khloe gets candid while chatting with guest Ashley Sandmere about whether she sees more kids in her future. Khloe earnestly explains,
I don't know if I have the bandwidth for...
That is a weird word to use.
A third, and I'm also...
I don't know if I have the megabytes for that.
Not married, and I want to be married to have more kids.
The 41-year-old who shares 7-year-old...
She looks like she's 47, I'll be honest.
...daughter True and...
But like a good 47.
3-year-old son Tatum with ex Tristan Thompson also points out the...
He's a loser, too.
...silver lining when it comes to True's built-in besties, saying, "We have cousins and they're close like sisters." Khloe's heartfelt revelation comes just days after she celebrated Valentine's Day surrounded by love.
All right, so she had a Galentine's Day. It's time for this.
Yeah. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. MAGA cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Donald Trump on the dick, no boarding pass. Epstein's Island, snakes in the grass. Hoppe on the mic, spitting the facts. While MAGA folks blind, got their heads in the past. Golden Tower dreams, but the soul's hollow. Followers sipping Kool-Aid, they blindly swallow. He ain't a savior, just a brand to sell. Narcissist king with a guild to share. Ryan Hoppe calling it no filter, no cap. Truth cuts deep, sharper than a trap. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection.
All right, here's that loser, Jesse Walters or Waters, whatever his name is on Fox News, defending Epstein. Man, MAGA's got a problem.
Happy Hot Topic!
Looks like
like he's mostly just a fixer.
That's not good to say. Maybe he's in the files.
A guy who advises. He helps people with their problems.
Yeah, it helps them get laid with 14-year-olds. What the hell's wrong with you loser?
Sometimes those problems are, you need a girl, and...
Yeah, so then go to Vegas and get a prostitute.
Some penicillin. Or some, if you need it, he's got...
Oh, there's that dumb broad Kennedy. Oh, my God.
He's a sex rabbi.
Wow. Fox News and Kennedy and Greg Gutfeld. I liked Greg Gutfeld when he used to appear on Opie and Anthony. Now I think he's a douchebag. Kennedy's a dumb hag. Oh, Randy, what do we got here? Got so much going on. Haley Khalil on Matt Khalil's penis size. My sexual pain is in the invasion of privacy. Yeah, but without his penis, you would have nothing to talk about. Who's ever gone, oh my God, I'm such a fan of Haley Khalil. I love when these women claim they don't need the man. Oh, men are the worst. They're so awful. They're terrible. But then all you talk about is the man. Do you see the hypocrisy in this? I'm glad he's suing her too. Well, he's only doing it because his wife is mad. But it's like, you claim you don't need men. Oh, we don't need them at all. They're the worst. And then that's all you talk about? Not only are you hypocritical, but you're a dumb cloud chaser. And I'd be embarrassed if I was you. But you have no shame. Because obviously if you're talking about your ex's penis in public, you're classless. You're stupid. Just being honest. Oh, Haley. I would still have sex with you. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Ben Roethlisberger says he has a porn addiction. He also has an addiction to locking women in bathrooms. What else do we have here? NFL news. Cam Newton. We'll get to that in a second, man. I kind of agree with what he's saying. Kinda. But the fact that he's a deadbeat dad and has like 9 kids does not help out his cause. Here is Caleb Williams talking. Actually, before we get to Caleb Williams, I want to play this banger I made for the Bears. All right, are you ready? Let's hear this banger.
On the logo, cold wind cut through the photos. Whole town loud in the torso. Bare head big on the torso. Walking dripped out, navy on the coat. Orange sea stitch city on my throat. Green and yellow talk big from the North Road. Send him back quiet on the long ride home. Frozen breath floating in the end zone. Whole block watching from a flip phone. Old heads dancing in the front row. Young bulls barking when the horns blow. Black ice cleats grip when the snap drop. Pocket like a safe when the line lock. Cheese on their head, then the ball pop. Pick 6 running all the way down Hollis block. Hear that crowd roar, feel it in my ribs. 96 yards, that's a bid. Every first down like another bid. Whole shot scream, we did what we did. Bears on top, pack lay flat. Monsters of the midway, they ain't built like that. Playoff game, made a name off that. Chicago stand up, put the city on the map. Bears on top, pack lay flat. Monsters of the midway, they ain't built like that. Playoff game, made a name off that. Chicago stand up, put the city on the map. Third down, Tundra boys looking nervous. Turf got teeth when the grip meet purpose. Coach with the car, whole crowd cursing. Till we break huddle, then the whole place bursting. Shuffle through the line, feel the pass crack. Blue line train, screaming when we strike back. Snowflakes glow in the night sky. Foes they run game, made them one dime. Old Tail said they own this. History flipped on a cold blitz. Champagne pop in the home kitchen. Auntie in her jersey talking no friction. We from where the lake hit the brick walls. Wind cut deep through the kickoff. Whole city rise when the kick fall. Pack go home, had to switch y'all. Bears on top, pack lay flat. Monsters of the midway, they ain't built like that. Playoff game, made a name off that. Chicago stand up, put the city on the map. Bears on top, pack lay flat. Monsters of the midway, they ain't built like that. Playoff game, made a name off that. Chicago stand up, put the city on the map.
Oh yeah. Enough of that. Here's Caleb Williams on that touchdown.
It's like just wearing pink cleats.
Oh wait, no, this is about his painted nails. Sorry, the more important thing.
It's like just wearing pink cleats and pink headbands or pink, and things like that.
If you really care about what your quarterback does with his nails, you're a loser.
It's just gel on my nails, and
you're pretty Gen X.
So, people feel a certain way about it in a masculine sport, and I give no fucks.
All right, what do we got here?
Oh, happy hot topic!
Patrick Mahomes' paycheck is taking a big hit. The Kansas City Chiefs quarterback is set to take home a significantly lower salary during the 2026-2027 NFL season. Multiple outlets confirmed that the three-time Super Bowl MVP, who was the highest-paid player in the league in 2025 with $50 million in football earnings, according to Forbes, will see over $54 million of his salary converted to a signing bonus.
Whatever. He took too much money because they can't sign any free agents.
Lowering his 2026 cap from $78.2 million to $34.6 million.
Whatever. And then there's Cardi B right here.
Oh, happy hot topic!
Let me tell you something. Just because I ain't with my baby daddy doesn't mean you get to talk about my baby daddy.
And all she talks about is her baby daddy because she regrets having a kid.
Cardi B breaking her silence on her split from Stephon Diggs.
I don't know why she thought it was a good idea to have a kid with him. She's made a lot of bad decisions in life, but this was pretty stupid.
The shout-out coming on Sunday during the LA stop on her Little Miss drama tour.
Oh, yeah, after the concert, she had a fun time.
Just because I ain't with my baby daddy doesn't mean you get to talk about my baby daddy.
So because she's not effing with her baby daddy, we don't get to talk about her baby daddy. Your baby daddy's a public figure, and you talked about him all the time. And he was also in the Super Bowl. So I believe we can talk about him whenever. You don't tell us what to do. You're annoying.
Oh, snappity snaps.
Oh, they love that clip. Snappity snap. You know she has to snap.
Snap.
Cardi confirming what E.T. learned last week. She and her boo are done. Our source noting,
her boo had like 9 other boos.
It's possible they get back together, and this could just be for right now.
Yeah, when the other side chicks and the other snow bunnies ignore him, he'll be back.
Adding that she's focused on her tour.
Yeah, I would be too. You got to perform every night, talk about your vagina.
But the NFL star, who's also the father of Cardi's youngest, is obviously still on her mind, especially after rap rival Bia came for Stephon in a response to this.
This is what happens when you're a womanizer. And then especially if all their periods are connected, you got to deal with all this estrogen.
This onstage insult.
What an annoying woman she is.
Bia writes, can you name someone with more baby mamas than receiving yards? I can. Stephon is reported to have 6 kids with 6 different women.
Wow, what a deadbeat. I bet he knows none of their names. Remember in the post-game interview when he had a kid with Cardi? He was like, oh yeah, I had a kid with her.
Let me tell you something. Just because I ain't with my baby daddy doesn't mean you get to talk about my baby daddy.
I hope at the end of Cardi B shows when you're leaving, they give you a free pass to go to an STD clinic. All right, so that's what's going on with her. All right, here's Cam Newton saying a woman's value gets lowered the more kids she has, coming from the guy with like 90 kids.
Oh, happy hot topic!
God, the more we know about him, he is a douche.
If we're talking about hierarchy, you've been with your husband how many years?
Not that many. We knew.
Just new as well.
We went friend to fiance. Let's say 6 months.
Okay, cool. 6 months. Well, what if you had a 3-year-old? You still gonna choose your fiance over your 3-year-old?
Is it his?
I will say, when a woman has a lot of kids and they're on dating apps, guys out there, if you're talking to a girl with kids, unless you want to be the father figure, it's never going to be about you. They're busy.
Is it his baby?
It don't matter who it is.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. You're right. I'm not choosing a fiance. I'm choosing my husband.
Because this is what I want you to understand.
Yes.
You've been married for 6 months, right? That child has been in your life for 3 years. 3 years and 9 months.
That is.
The hierarchy there is like, yo, it's my.
He speaks very well, but he says dumb things.
Our responsibility to nurture this.
I got to ask you a question because
for
me, that's really hard for me to even wrap my mind around because because
Cam better learn to wrap it up.
I won't be baby mamaed without a commitment of marriage. So
yeah, she's on the pill.
It's hard for me to wrap my mind around having a 3-year-old and then having a new man. Now, I know that happens every single day and there is no right or wrong way. But so this is my question. Do you feel like women's value gets lowered when they have multiple children by multiple men?
I just think that the reality of that answer is women's value get lower the more children that they have.
But Cam, you got like 9 kids. You're projecting about yourself. Says the guy that said that he can't have a platonic friendship with a woman. You're a loser. And you failed as a quarterback. You wouldn't jump on your own fumble.
Break that down.
Because, and I was having this conversation, with one of the mother of my children.
One of the 9.
And she's still fine. You feel what I'm saying? But like I was telling her, I was like, yo, the guy that you're dating or will date, if he ain't willing to love on these 5 children that you have, that ain't the guy for you.
I mean, it's not a bad point. I don't know. Cam Newton's weird. Mark Wahlberg said that next year is going to be 2027 when the Patriots win with Drake May. But I thought they were going to win this year. Shut up. All right, here it is. Here is Mark Wahlberg talking about Drake mayonnaise.
Mark, listen, I got to ask you about Drake May.
Man, why are people saying axe? It's ask.
Mark, listen, I got to ask you about Drake May. Listen, come on, you were really hot about Drake May.
He has an ash on his face for Ash Wednesday.
A lot of us were.
Yes.
He really, he kind of
I wonder if he had an ash when he beat the crap out of that guy 35 years ago.
struggled in the playoffs and the Super Bowl.
Okay, but he went to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Second season, that's pretty good.
So is he still, that quarterback that they need?
100%, but don't ask this guy. He's a New York hater.
All right. The woman doesn't know how to talk to people. Maybe it's just me talking about myself.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Crazy exes, wild and scandalous, league full of stories.
So, LiAngelo Ball was driving around with his Hummer and crashed into a car in Charlotte. And he's known as a bad driver, so his license should maybe be taken from him.
Real talk cuts through the sleeper. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball.
Oh, sure.
Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all.
Whatever.
From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Yeah. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Whatever.
Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
So people often wonder
Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
why Kevin Durant left the Warriors. I think we might know now.
Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
So this clip, that was cool. This clip is from 2017 or 18. I think it was 17 when the Warriors won their championship with Durant. And here is what Bob Myers, the former GM, said about Durant.
You tell Kevin Durant he can have whatever contract he wants next year.
Yeah, that was just for the media. He can't have anything like that at all.
Can you imagine you helped them win a championship after they could barely win one? And they blew a lead to the Cavs.
Mid-level.
What a moron. No wonder he was on ESPN and then failed.
Behind closed doors.
Because I think last year he told
Kevin Durant looks destroyed.
Steph he could have any contract he wants too.
Yeah.
So
well, yeah, that was different. He's been here from the run, the way before days.
Man, Bob Myers just has bitch slap face.
He's earned it.
I'm uncomfortable. And I don't even really like Durant. So Kevin Durant probably had a burner account, and here he is talking about it.
Happy Hot Topic!
Kevin Durant's alleged Twitter burner account was exposed over the All-Star weekend, and at the Rockets' first practice back, he spoke about...
It's got to be really awkward in the Rockets building.
But didn't really deny it.
Any questions?
Kevin, there was allegations of the All-Star you used a burner account to encourage current and former teammates. The handle for the burner was @GetHigher77. Is that your account? Did you send the messages?
I know you got to ask these questions, but I'm not here to get into Twitter nonsense.
He didn't say no. Kevin, you are one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Probably top 10, top 20, but you spend your time on Twitter. What the hell is wrong with you? I feel like in the locker room while everyone's decompressing and hitting up their side chick, he's tweeting at people. And it was from an account called Get Off My Dickerson. What are you doing? You're almost 40 years old. You're one of the GOATs. You've been playing 19 years, and this is how you want to go.
I'm just here to focus on the season, keep it pushing. But I know I get you guys to answer those questions.
Yeah, he does not like him, man. I don't know. I like Kevin Durant. He's fun to watch. He's been amazing to play in 2K, but he just rubs me the wrong way.
My teammates know what it is. We've been locked in the whole season. Enjoyed our break. Had a great practice today. Looking forward to this road trip.
You know that team is mad at him, man. You cannot have that. Why are you on Twitter? You don't see the true winners on Twitter. Kobe, I mean, LeBron tweets a little bit, but literally the winners that don't need to go from team to team, like the side chicks that you bang, they don't tweet out things. They win. And here's the coach of the Rockets.
For a very long time.
All right, I don't care anymore. If you have a burner account, what are you doing, Durant? Grow up.
Happy Hot Topic!
Kyrie Irving was live on his Twitch and sounded off on the questions that the NBA players get asked, in particular at All-Star Weekend.
Some of the questions they were asking were just asinine, bro. It was just like, and this is real life. Like, I wake up every day and I feel like I'm purposely driven to be a principled man, moral man, fact-based man. But when I play my sport, I want to have fun and I want to kick ass, right? And I want to play at a high level, but we don't even ask real questions during All-Star Weekend.
Whatever.
No real questions that happen.
Well, it's all paparazzi questions now.
Bro.
There you go. That's Kyrie Irving. I'm not approving. All right. It's time for our radio news. All right now. Actually, I got to take a piss, so we'll be right back. Hang on!
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Here's Droked Out with Do It Like, or Not Do It Like My Birthday. Any other radio DJ would have edited that and done take 4. No, here is Droked Out.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. We got the remix. We got the control. We got them getting down on the floor. We get it. C-H-I got a new sound. Making all the get down. Hey, the click, man. Make it change swing. Pimps and the players gon' do the damn thing. Coming in the club, taking over streets. Taking over, man, with the droked out beats. Got them on charge, got them on lock. Everywhere we go, guaranteed to blow the
the spot. Messages to them haters, trying to play them gators. Bullets gon' blaze you, nothing is gonna save you. Pets on the streets, pets on the beats. If you wanna bounce, best report to me. My city shot town, where I put it down. Ain't no limit, dropping beats by the pound. I balls out a lot, cause you know I call the shots. Stacking paper like the baking sodas in the pot.
We got the remedy, we got the troll, we got them getting down on the floor. We Hey, shout it, let me see you get loose. We getting let's go. Poppin' Patron with a mean lean. Rim tilted and representing my home team. Super ugly with a stack of money, is a Gator King. By the bar, Mr. Pimpin', it's a Gator thing. Tell them how we do it, Joe. Gator Wars, rims, and I ain't even driving, I'm just parking lot pimping. Slide off in the club, feeling managed, and I'm tipsy, so fresh, so clean. With a swagger in my lip, and what it is, what it do. Come on, shout it, let me see you get loose. If you bought it, you can get some great goo. In VIP, I'm putting my hands on you. We got the remedy, we got the troll, we got them getting down on the floor. We getting Hey, shout it, let me see you get loose. We getting
Don't be putting no chasers in my drink. I want 2 high liquors, pimp. Yeah. Smoke, drink, smoke, drink. Smoke, drink, smoke, people stay bent all on the earth. I don't even care. Speech all slurred. Nothing in my cup. Shit is all girl. Y'all hiding the motherfucker making up words. Looking like men. I like them light skinned. 2 at a time. I'm 20, twin. Patron and Grey Goose. Tangeray and Seagram's gin. Stay together in my glass like they all best friends. I can't walk. I can't talk. Broken from the day to the dark. T-fall for square, but my goons on P. It's drinks on you, all eyes on me. And niggas with me drinking dumb. Henny mixed with Remy Ma. Party going all night. When we kick it hard. Niggas get they smoke out. They be getting choked out. Mix it with some liquor, nigga. We be getting droked out.
Hey yo, motherfuckers, I make killings, motherfuckers, I hate. Hey yo, static crackles, Hoppe on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ drama, he's the one who dares. Program director, scheming in the back rooms. Payola playlist rigged like monsoons. Fake callers on the line, they rehearse too soon. Truth hits harder than a baseline boom. Radio snitching, Hoppe spitting the truth. Pulling back the curtain, exposing the booth. No more lies, no more disguise. He got the receipts, calling out the spies. Morning shows faker than they laughs at 6. Producers ghostwrite, hosts rate the scripts. Interns running miles, unpaid trips. While the suits sip coffee, counting clicks. He's the voice that the FM fears. Mic in hand, cutting through veneers. Pulling cards, no regard for careers. Broadcast assassin, they all in tears. Jingling, fake contest ringing. Same top 40, same song singing. Corporate puppets, strings all clinging. Hoppe's here and the tea still stinging.
Oh yeah, let me turn on this music to pump us up in the club. Oh, there's so much going on in the world of radio. Apple Podcasts is launching a video feature. Rick Rumble signed through 2027, one of my radio heroes and friends. Fox News to launch the Hang On with Sean Hannity podcast. Can't think of someone else I'd rather not hang on with. A douche. I beg. Although back when he used to play the Let Freedom Ring song, that was pretty good on his show. BET cancels Cam Newton's show 106 in Sports. I think it would have worked in 2006. but no one watches TV. Greg Giannotti, Gio from Boomer and Gio on WFAN in New York, says Stephen A. Smith has zero chance of winning. The scary part is people said that about Trump, so you never. I know. Also here, Sean Tempesta left 96.3 KKLZ in Las Vegas. I've gotten drunk, or at least I was drunk. I don't know if he was drinking, but I've hung out with Sean at the Morning Show boot camp. He's a good-ass dude. And radio would be lucky to have him. You're like, wow, Ryan complimented somebody in radio. All right, let's get into some Tampa Bay news.
Yeah. Yo, it's happy hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All happy hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, bringing the fix.
Oh, sure.
Bringing the fix.
I got it.
Bringing the fix, bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, come on. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, fire again. National waves and the city's his friend. Talking headlines, man, you can't resist. Every scoop hitting harder than a clenched fist. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On happy hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix. We got sunshine, drama, and the traffic heat. Stories so bold, they knock you off your seat. The vibe's electric, we taking control. Tampa Bay's anthem, you feeling your soul. From Clearwater waters to Ybor streets. Man, we documenting life with those hip-hop beats.
Be safe in Ybor.
Now, let the world partake in the stories of the legends and the news we make.
I did.
Happy hot topic.
5 e-bikes, e-motorcycles, and dirt bikes have been seen pushing the limits on the Legacy Trail and other areas of Sarasota County. So the sheriff is doing something about it.
I did. They need their tickets.
Who use the Legacy Trail say they've seen a lot of near misses from disrespectful riders.
By the way, these people are out of control on the roads. They think they own it. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Mm-hmm.
Fox 13's Kimberly Quizon shows us how the sheriff plans to stop it.
On the Legacy Trail, a smooth, enjoyable ride has become quite the opposite for some.
We have had some small accidents where people have been run off the trail, whether it was accidental or intentional. They just didn't know how to handle something with that kind of speed.
Yeah, these e-bikes, they think they rule the world. They're losers. Not all of them, just the ones that think they rule the world. The road, not world. Or world, too.
Rita Miotti has heard and seen the complaints. She's the president of Friends of the Legacy Trail. It all stems from those on e-bikes, e-scooters, e-motorcycles, and electric dirt bikes.
They're enjoying doing things like popping wheelies and...
what a bunch of morons. What are we doing on this planet? We're all going to die. Grow up.
Going too fast, being unsafe with other users, and not respecting other people's rights on the trail.
Sounds like people in Tampa Bay.
E-bikes are allowed on the trail, but things like e-motorcycles and dirt bikes are not. And with a speed limit of 15, deputies have clocked some users going more than 4 times the speed limit.
I bet it's weird when you get pulled over by a cop doing that.
You have somebody coming along on a device that's capable of doing 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. That is going to create a safety danger.
Sarasota County Deputy Jimmy Adams says
he's holding his little speed little gun like, I'm so cool. While you're doing that, your wife's cheering on you.
Majority of complaints are about juveniles. So the sheriff's office said they will be working to educate them and their parents.
Anyway, for cops to make money.
Happy hot topic.
Well, 18 years ago, a stranger abducted Denise Amber Lee from her home in Northport and murdered the young mother of two.
Loser! The guy that did it.
Her death exposed tragic cracks in the 911 system and sparked her husband's...
Can you imagine being a 911 operator that messed up?
Lifelong mission to make sure no other family suffered the same fate. 18 years later, the legal journey is nearing its final chapter. And our Fox 13's Kimberly Cuizon spoke to Nathan Lee about the upcoming
Kimberly's working hard in it.
Execution of his wife's killer and the legacy that outlived the crime.
The ring Nathan Lee gave to his high school sweetheart and future wife.
This is why I don't believe in God. I'm not trying to piss off my religious listeners, but why?
Denise Amber Lee sits in his office, enclosed in a see-through case.
I have Denise in my heart all the time. Everything I do when it comes to parenting the boys, to, telling her story, she's always here.
Denise's ring was found in the backseat of her killer's car, Michael King. It was just one piece of evidence Denise left for investigators after she was abducted from her Northport home in 2008.
What is it about Northport? You had Brian Laundrie and that girl he murdered. What is it about Northport, man?
She fought the entire time, even secretly using King's cell phone to call 911 from inside his car.
I'm just really proud of her for making sure he didn't get away with it, she was the best witness in the whole thing.
King was sentenced to death for killing Denise, who was a mother of...
We need to just kill them immediately. You know what I mean? We need to just go, bye, see you later. We wait too long and have the taxpayers pay for it. We just need to go, bye, dude, see you later. You know what I mean? Like right here.
Of two. Last Friday, Nathan got the phone call he's been waiting 18 years for. Governor Ron DeSantis signed King's death warrant.
That's the first good thing DeSantis has done.
Finally, this is happening. We've been waiting for this to happen. And I'm just glad that we finally see a light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, so there's that. That's depressing. All right. It's time for Cleveland news.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is hoppy. Cleveland skyline foggy, steel mills choppy. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't glossy. Concrete jungle, potholes where dreams collapse. Downtown echoes the cabs and faded caps. Past the preaching hustle, corner kids trading maps. Where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland, where the truth gets raw.
There's some breaking news, though. That's not Cleveland.
Every flaw.
Ray J accused of using fake blood at his concert. Princess Love says it's real. And everything around Ray J is weird.
Hoppy pulling cars, city troops laid bare. Bar sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio day, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppy's lens, no rose tint. Just grind every segment, a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
Happy Hot Topic. What up? What's going on with Kid Cudi?
These anti-ICE posters designed by Kid Cudi started going up over the weekend. Well,
it's a little caricature doing the middle finger.
Some are supportive.
And the news beeped it out.
Others saying it's inappropriate.
We're supposed to make Cleveland an inviting place to come to.
It's never been, bud.
And this is just not, not the way to do it.
From Ohio City on...
Maybe get one of those conspiracy guys with the weather changing. Maybe that'll make your city better. But until then, no.
West 25th and Cleveland's southeast side on 55th and Broadway to now.
All right, to West 98th.
God, this just looks cold. Cleveland's so cold. Cloudy.
Daycare center across.
All right, so there's that. I don't care anymore.
Happy Hot Topic.
I'm Remy Murray walking in the area where I saw a video of some guys with guns trying to shoot and kill a Cleveland man who was just trying to protect his property.
It happens very quick. Boom, boom.
And there's a lot of shootings in Cleveland, man. I'd be mad if my only entertainment was Rover and Alan Cox and that douchebag Mark Nolan.
Boom, boom, boom. Definitely scary and traumatizing for sure. Don't wish this on nobody.
In this shocking video, there's an exchange of gunshots that leaves Christopher calling his sister.
It's weird. Every house in the middle class part of Cleveland looks the same.
I got shot.
For help.
What was running through your mind, Chris?
So, about...
All right, so there was a shooting in Cleveland. And then there's this right here.
Well, someone not from Cleveland clearly was in charge of this next study.
Oh, geez. Here's the Cleveland bias.
This is jarring, so prepare yourself. According to Wallet Hub, which is never kind to Cleveland, I don't know
Yeah, because Cleveland sucks.
what this company has in its crawl for Cleveland, but they're just not a fan. And they have now said
I'm not
that
either,
Cleveland
but I
is
still
the
talk about
worst
it.
U.S. city in which to raise a family. They looked
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
at 182 of the largest cities in America, and they compared family fun, health and safety, education, childcare, affordability, and socioeconomics.
I love when like people from Cleveland, like I can admit that Chicago has a ton of thugs and is corrupt, but I love Chicago. It's my original home. But I can admit the flaws. People in Cleveland get so defensive. Your city sucks.
We came in dead last.
Yeah, you did. You know what else is good to play in the club?
Fun times in Cleveland again. Still Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Under construction since 1868. See our river that catches on fire. It's so polluted that all our fish have AIDS. We see the sun almost 3 times a year. This guy has at least 2 DUIs. Flats look like a Scooby-Doo ghost town. Don't slow down in East Cleveland or you'll die. Our economy's based on LeBron James. Buy a house for the price of a VCR. Our main export is crippling depression.
Here's where they say the R word because it's 2010.
Is ours. It could be worse though, at least we're not Detroit. We're not Detroit.
Remember when Joakim Noah said this?
Do you regret anything that you said about Cleveland?
Not at all. You like it? You think Cleveland's cool? I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation. What's so good about Cleveland?
Nothing.
That's my guy. That's why he's my favorite player.
Man, I missed the consistency of Inside the NBA twice a week. Now the NBA is trying to hide it because Adam Silver is... What's the word? Oh, yeah. A douchebag.
I'm joking, Noah. He is I thought he was going to stop, and then he gave me the. Hey, you ever get that call? Yo, we going to go to Cleveland. Never heard anybody say that.
Finally.
Heights, where the stories flow. Ryan Hopp's got the mic, he's running the show.
Get it right, AI.
He calls it like it is. No sugar.
I really do. No one else does. They're all scared.
Serving up the truth in a Midwest blaze.
That is.
Chicago news. Hop on the ride.
Whatever.
Windy City true. With no place to.
I'm dangerous, according to the Kava community.
Just keeping it real. Chicago news. Giving you the deal.
Happy Hot Topic. Finally, here's some good news from Chicago.
Happy Hot Topic. Hemp still on shelves here in Chicago. Council tried to ban most of it, but they didn't have the votes to override the mayor.
So yeah, all of the people that are in bed with those companies that sell the recreational weed in Illinois, which is overpriced unless you have your medical card, so it's a scam. They're mad that you can get hemp over the counter and that it pretty much does the same thing. Dang.
There were only 26 votes to override the veto, well short of the 2/3 majority or 34 votes that are required. In January, the council approved a hemp ban that would have limited sales of most intoxicating products, with an exception for THC drinks. But last week, Mayor Johnson...
And what's funny is THC drinks are the most potent that mess up everybody. All the boomers are like, we don't want to smoke, but we'll have an edible or a drink. What the hell's wrong with you? That's the most potent thing.
Vetoed the ordinance, saying he wanted to protect small businesses.
Thank you. This is what Mike DeWine should be doing in Ohio. They claim to care about us, but they screw us. Who cares if someone wants to get high off the hemp? Life's short and we'll be dead soon.
That have profited from the hemp industry.
In multiple hearings that we've had in this council.
Can you imagine all the problems in Chicago? The murder, the crime, everything. The carjacking, they talk about hemp.
Where we talked about the actual regulation, the city can't do it. They can't properly regulate. They can't test any of it.
Shut up.
There is a concern for...
If someone wants to get high, let them. Who cares? It's none of your business. You guys are the ones with the most skeletons in your closet.
Any of the edible products that are the ones that get you high. It would also not create a black market. Cannabis exists. People would actually go get cannabis rather than the...
Yeah, so they're saying that they're mad that people aren't going to the overpriced recreational places and they're going to the small mom and pop shops that sell THCA or Delta 8. So they're saying they care more about their profit than the people they claim they care about that the people vote for. Screw you.
Workaround. Because
shut your ass.
The state didn't do their job in actually having enough licenses to go around.
We're trying to protect children.
You know what? Then get rid of alcohol. Get rid of cigarettes, okay? Kids are going to always have access to things. I'm not saying it's right. Man, you should have been at some house parties when we were 15 years old in 2010. We went ham.
This particular ordinance was passed to protect children who are being fed and misled with packaging.
Okay. That's a parent problem if you're not knowing where your kid is. The politicians, because parents nowadays are not disciplining their kids, they're making us suffer because the packaging looks pretty. Shut your ass and go work on the crime. But this just in, you're an Illinois politician, so you're a moron.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning. RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. Drizzy, baby. You already know what it is. It's the first time I'm high. It's the first time I smoked in like 3 months. I'm sorry, Mom, I had to do it to him. 40, I see you. Oh, I see you, homie. I stayed late tonight, right? You know what happened when I stay late. Yeah. Boy Wonder. I swear it's like this every single time. Toronto, I got you. I got us. Yeah. I'm a hog, gotta get along with, get on the song with. When shit be going right, well, I just flip into the wrong shit. The team that I belong to, the artists I put on with. Don't ever ask for nothing, cause them niggas got their own shit. Me and Weezy like a mouthful of hot peppers. Black Ferrari with the red seats, I call it playing checkers. I'm never doing verses, I'm forever giving lectures. If you're trying to meet with money, I'd be happy to connect ya. Life is better than it's ever been. Scheduling $1 million meetings with the president. Someone cut the lights on, where is Thomas Edison? Got a new condo, watch me as I settle in. I deserve an MTV show for me and my people. And if you're trying to zone, I got a whole swish of sweet food. Rappers all liars and they women are deceitful. Adding to they subtract me, I never be an equal. Last place, Drizzy is the nigga in the lead now. Weezy told me just write every single thing you need down. Then he got it for me and I'm happy as can be now. About to start balling like I'm coming off a rebound. Yeah, and I should have the most bragging rights, because cause a nigga spit crack. Bag it tight. Hate when rappers say they tryna get their swagger right. Cause I done came with more fire than a dragon fight. Fuck you, pussy ass hater, you should do you. You ain't heard of me, then you should go and get a Blues Clue. Oops, I mean a red clue. Wayne's here, Sue-woo. Betty felt that like the end of a pool cue. But I ain't banging, I ain't waving no flag. I'm ATF, but they ain't seeing no badge. It's Heartbreak Drake, I hate to see him so sad. I could son you, see a little me and your dad. I'm the same yellow boy that used to play up on the grass. He can pocket 20,000 to be anywhere they ask me. Cash like Johnny, banks like Ashley. Burning like a camel light, stupid hoe ash me. But don't ask me shit about me. And know the game really ain't shit without me. She might have to pay me, but I dick her down free. Wanna know if it's the truth, then pull the zipper down the seat. Yeah. I'm gone now. Drizzy, I got us. This is my promise. I'ma bring that barrel to them bitches eyeliners. And what I make up would fuck up your skin. I pick the buck up and buck, then buck again. I would fuck your friend, then suck up her twin. I put the buck up to him, then buck and buck again. Suck nut, you duck, fuck your unloving kin. Now don't rub it in like Lubriderm on a new tattoo. I had to kick my princess up out my castle. Dad who? Never had that dude. Always had a black too. Even when I was at school, cause bullies aren't bulletproof. Red scarf hoodie too. Probably ain't as hood as you. Stupid motherfucker, the only thing in the hood is you. I do everything good as you know. I do everything better. I get paid for every letter A, B, C, etc. Fetch a bone. Like a dog, motherfucker, I am gone for your neck in a sec, bring it back like work in the trunk and my exit coming up, yeah, I am headed to the buck like buck again, might fly to LA and just fuck Corinne, nah, fuck Corinne, let's get bucks again, and fucking spend them bucks and then just fuck Corinne. If I told you I'ma do it, I did it, got my city on my fitted, bout to pop her, let's get it, motherfucker, what you waiting on, it is about a minute past piston, I'm about to get shitted, I'm with it, if money is the it you want me with, and I probably just spit on the chick you won't be with, and I hate a bony bitch, only like I'm only thick, and I own hip hop, if you don't spit I'm gon' evict, and I just sold a lot of property to a buyer, and I think his name was kinda like Drake Drizzy Rogers, or Drizzy Drake Rogers, I'm too busy to play father, and when it comes to the game, I'm too willing to play harder, so harder I go, there he go, they chant MVP when I shoot a free throw, CEO, jazz what they do, the haters on their face and in their asses a shoe, faster than you, badder than you, radder than you, etc. I told you I get paid by the letter like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, C, top, yes, he rock, and me and Drizzy both wrote on Detox, that was just a footnote, how long can he could go, wondering when he stop, bitch when the beat stop, so I'ma keep rockin' to the sheetrock, bend in the heat, I send burn skin, the end. Young Moolah, baby.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFUIE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. Out there. WhatChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, print it up. I'll go. Out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to cut back in Happy Hour. Keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honorary personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
So show you wanna be a gang. Show all that little thing. Take a walk across the track where you see junkies, fiends, and robbers. Calicos and choppers. Infrared, the spot. My knockers got on them Reeboks with them baby nines. Hollin', I don't give a fuck. You love your hood and throw it up. Now where the players, predators, we need a meal, man. 2 days from Christmas and I gotta pay the bills, man. So I'm on a rainy night with a gangster who don't play no games. He like the 40s and the 40s don't get jammed, man. Now you won't be gangster, step to me and you gon' disappear. My mama raised all dicks, it ain't no pussy here. I love them gangsters, from the little ones to the OGs. From the weed papers to the Optimo leaves, we blow trees. So think about it when you stuck in that water. You want a thug, but you gotta thug harder. Show you a gang, show you wanna be a gangster. Boots, I'm thuggin', I ain't begging out from nothing, I'm about bust. I hear you. So show you wanna be a gangster. Boots, I'm thuggin', I ain't begging out from nothing, I'm about bust. I hear you. So show you wanna be a gangster. Boots, I'm thuggin', I ain't begging out from nothing, I'm about bust. For real. So show you wanna be a gangster. Boots, I'm thuggin', I ain't begging out from nothing, I'm about bust. Verse 2 for them niggas who knock, who really wanna chop. For them niggas who change like braids and make me write that animosity. For the niggas who rap about you, but that only make you better. Every time I hear my name, it's like another love letter. This for them niggas worse than you do. For the niggas who petty jack for throwbacks and boo-boo. For the niggas who said it's stack, you play them, they'll shoot you. For the one who drive hits on you bitches like that boo-doo. You don't know about the game, you need a nigga to come and school you. You don't know about this pain, your closest nigga here fool you. You bustin', you bang, but you better get your bread, cause niggas coming to get you behind the color blue or red. Another shot of that hand, gon' be tipsy, man. Since they kill soldier, you would never catch me slipping, man. Let's grip this thing and fill out enemies with hot lead. Bury me thuggin', I ain't scared, just like Pac said. But I'm tired of running from guns, too much smoke in my lungs. But they keep calling back, so I gotta make runs. Look here, show you wanna be a gangster. Boots, I'm thuggin', I ain't begging out from nothing, I'm about bust. I hear you. So show you wanna be a gangster. Boots, I'm thuggin', I ain't begging out from nothing, I'm about bust. I hear you. So show you wanna be a gangster. Boots, I'm thuggin', I ain't begging out from nothing, I'm about bust. For real. So show you wanna be a gangster. Boots, I'm thuggin', I ain't begging out from nothing, I'm about bust. You show about this shit, you don't know about this shit. You shoot down and bust the head, you know I ain't scared. Well, it take way more than holler you cross the track to the death. Since you won't tat that on your arm, you gotta be bout that death. Look, meet me at 12 on the corner in the project. I feel you real, but I don't know, cause we ain't ride yet. Now show me where them niggas at who playin' with my son. I'ma hit him up, you walk over him, knock out his lungs, and tell that nigga something gangster when you hit him up. Like what? Oh, you playin', huh? Blah, blah. And now we scratching off the scene in the El Camino, straight to the river where the killers throw the black Ninas. Now you a fisher nigga, my nigga one love. Anybody play with you, they get they issue nigga. Got them 45s and 38s, 22s and 25, 12 gauges that come from lock with 100 buckshots. What? You niggas scared cause don't get home and you ain't seen them yet. And them green eyes fucking with you and you're dreaming that. It's consequences when you thug, you better ask my cousin Bronson. They done cut his braids off and separate him from his jungle. Yeah, real nigga, yeah. So show you wanna be a gang, you wanna gang. You don't get out here, boy. It's real out here, look. Check this out. Listen clear when I rap and I can teach you boys some knowledge. You ain't peeping my knowledge, all you seeing is the violence. So show you wanna be a gangster. Answer that, yeah. Listen nice and clear when I rap, and I can teach you boys some knowledge. You ain't peeping my knowledge, all you seeing is the violence. So you wanna be a gangster? Yeah, yeah.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks at Joker playing cool breaks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. EHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Riot Hoppy held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping around the river's bend. Hoppy jokes and jabs, he's our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy Hour is now over. Happy Hour is now over. Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.